that 4th seed in the playoffs, but according to head coach Todd Bowles, they will still play all their starters on Sunday against the Falcons. Playoff-wise, standings-wise, it's a meaningless game. Shannon, should Tampa play their starters?
Skip, I know they don't have anything. They can't move up or down in the standings. But I think because they got some rhythm with what they did against Carolina. Let's see if we can replicate that again, at least for a half, to feel good. Because the last thing you want, because up until last week, Skip, there was no really continuity to the Bucs offense. Yeah, they would last two, if the defense had stood on their head and gave Tom Brady late in the ball game a chance to win it, he normally did, or he would either win or it would come very, very close.
Yep.
So if I'm Todd Bowles, I'm looking at like, damn. And I get it, the risk reward, but the rhythm is everything. And you keep saying that there's one guy I don't bet against. Well, if he don't have a good rhythm, I'm gonna bet against him. And he finally got some rhythm. What we saw Sunday was what we were hoping to see all season long, is the Tom Brady feast on bad teams. And he hadn't been feasted. He did feast on this team. And if I'm Todd Bowles, I'm looking at him like, well, you know what? Hey, give me a half. Can you give me a half, Tom? Give me a half. I'm going to try to get – I want to see some clean. I want to see no penalty. Mm-hmm. They penalize them because they hurt themselves. They get pre-snap penalties. They get holding calls. After they get good runs or good pass plays, they do something dumb. And Todd has probably said, the head coach has probably said, look, guys, give me a clean half because I want to feel good about us going into the playoffs, knowing that we got a Cowboys team coming in here that feel that they can beat us. So, I get it. I'm one of those guys, if I can't move up or down, I don't want to run the risk. But I think for them, having rhythm and timing is more important than the risk of getting injured.
Shannon Sharp, I am lost on this one. Maybe I don't bet against Brady, but I'm going to speak against him on this one because I think this is the classic moment when Todd Bowles needs to save Tom Brady from himself, because he set the tone right after the game saying it would bother me if I don't play against Atlanta. Right. Tom, not only was this a hat and T-shirt game where you get to, what do the T-shirts say? I'm kind of embarrassed.
Conquered the South?
You did? Maybe Sherman did, but you didn't.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of embarrassed by that slogan. But the point is, you won a bye.
Right.
That's what you won. And you desperately need the bye. And this isn't about risking injury to starters. It's about healing starters.
Right.
Because they're walking wounded. I'm looking at yesterday's practice report, and it's just horrifying. Carlton Davis is their best corner. He missed the game last week, missed 2 games in a row now. He did not practice again.
Right.
So is he going to play against Atlanta? No, he's not going to play. So to finish the secondary, Jamel Dean, who's been in and out of the lineup the whole year, is limited with a toe. He's got some turf toe injury. He's the other starting corner. Mike Edwards is a playmaker in the secondary. He's limited with a hip injury. Julio missed practice yet again because you correctly predicted and warned he's just going to be beat up because that's been his recent history. So he's got a knee that is bothering him, and he's been sick all week. So he's not practicing, and he's had very little practice and reps with Tom.
Well, that's why they don't have any chemistry come game time.
They don't have any chemistry, and he doesn't even try anymore, right? He got one target the other day, and they ran him on a reverse, and I was shocked, and he got loose for 13 yards.
And it probably, how much, because it seems like Mike Evans is always beat up. So how much practice time is he and Brady getting in practice?
That's a great point. Carl Nassib is a pretty good pass rusher, and he missed the game against Carolina, and he was limited yesterday with a pec injury. And then Donovan Smith is the left tackle who leads the NFL in penalties, and he's supposed to be your blindside protector. And he missed practice yesterday with he's got a foot injury. And Vita Vea again missed practice with a calf injury that is plaguing him. And Tristan Wirfs tried to practice yesterday, was limited because he's got a high ankle sprain, and he's been trying to gut it out and be out there. My point is, it's begging for a week off. Just do what I think Brian Daboll is probably going to do. Just rest everybody. But Brady wants to play, and I'm just guessing on this.
But, Skip, I look at Brian Daboll's situation. I look at the way the Giants played over the last 3 to 4 weeks. Right. They've played better over the last 3 to 4 weeks than Tampa has.
Yep.
Tampa hadn't really put together
body of work.
Right.
I agree. But Tampa just played one game.
Right, and I think that's what Coach Bowles is looking at, Skip. It's like if we had put together a month of playing this kind of football, Skip,
you
know what, hey, we done. We're going to get rest. We're going to rest, and we're going to get healthy. But because of the inconsistency,
all right,
Skip, I got to have some kind of rhythm going in.
Okay, I hear you. But the only hidden agenda I could see here from Brady in this case is Ryan Jensen is a Pro Bowl center, and he's the leader of the line, and he's Brady's sort of personal protector, and he's back at practice. He's missed the whole year with a knee injury.
Well, let him go snap the ball to Van Gabbert then.
Okay, well, but my point is Brady looking at this as, I could actually get Ryan in this game against Atlanta, and we could get him a half and see if we could get his feet wet and get him back in rhythm.
Maybe.
Because I think he has struggled with that Robert Hainsey. Remember, Hainsey was drafted, I think he was a third-round pick out of Notre Dame, as a tackle or a guard, and he got moved out of desperation into the center position, which he'd never played in his life.
But he hadn't done bad, Skip. I mean,
okay.
Tom Brady is still the least sacked quarterback for the second year in a row.
Yeah, but I think that has a lot to do with dirt balls.
Oh yeah, of course,
of course.
But that's what they do.
Okay.
I mean, as you get older, Skip, you're not trying to take those hits. Remember what Peyton and Eli would do? They just go ahead, the feint and go.
Hey, Tom takes one look, and if it's not there, the ball is going in the dirt.
Yes.
Okay, because that's you live to fight another play. That's just how they do it.
Right.
Okay. The young quarterbacks, Brock Purdy is not going to live to fight another play. He's just going to throw it, and he's going to take the shot right in the mouth.
The young quarterback, Skip, like you said, they don't know any better.
No.
They don't know what they don't know.
Okay.
But as they get older, they'll start doing exactly what you see Tom and some of these other veteran quarterbacks
Okay.
do.
So even Todd Bowles is saying publicly, we need to get better. Okay. I got it.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
At what expense here? At what sacrifice of your health? I just it's been so, the team has been so battered all year long. You would think they would celebrate the week off.
No.
Well, is it not always goal to win the 1 seed and get the first week off?
Well, I think the goal is, Skip, is to be. You said you want to be playing well going into the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So do you want to be rested and playing rusty, or do you want to be a little nicked and playing on a good rhythm?
At least you got a really good taste in your mouth off the Carolina game. No?
No.
Well, why not? I mean, everything came back together.
I needed 2 or 3 games like the Carolina game.
Obviously, that would be great, but that wasn't in the cards. And all of a sudden, the injury gods who just bedeviled you the whole year, they smiled on you and they said, okay, guess what? You're good to go.
Okay, what about a quarter then? Can he get a quarter?
Okay, you brought this up earlier. If Brady's going to force his way out there and say, I'm just going to play, I want to play a half.
Right.
Well, you better play your whole offensive line, whoever can go.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. You're not sending Brady out there without Donovan Smith and Tristan Wirth. Hell no.
Okay.
No.
So it just doesn't make any sense to me. And it's not like Brady's never played football because he's 45. He's played a whole lot of football.
I was like, look here. Okay, this is what I'm going to do for you, Brady. I'm going to give you 2 drives. One of them is going to be conventional. The other is going to be hurry up. Do what you need to do in those, and you get out.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. That's all I got for you.
But that's like a preseason play.
Okay, that's all I got for you.
Okay. And Belichick used to play Brady into the third quarter in preseason games. Well, we've been on this show back in his last couple of years.
But now, Skip, nobody plays in the preseason. You lucky if you see the starting quarterback play 1 series.
Okay.
Pretty soon they're going to have 2 preseason games.
All I know is when I'm watching this game on Sunday, I am closing one eye because I don't want to hear about somebody else going down.
Nah, you just want Brady to have a great rhythm, Skip. If Brady has a great rhythm going into the playoffs, you're going to probably feel a lot better about it.
Yeah, because he's going to play the Eagles in the first round?
No.
Huh.
Don't play the Cowboys.
Oh, is he really?
Unless y'all do cowboy things.
No. What if Philly does cowboy things?
No, that's reserved for you guys.
Really? I don't know. They're capable too. They've had a long history of doing cowboy things.
Don't let Washington get y'all with Sam Howell.
You never know.
I wonder if he's a descendant of Thurston Howell III.
I don't think so. Of Gilligan Island.
Yeah.
Yes. I know it well.
I don't think they really want to get up that
We'll see how long those starters actually play on Sunday.
Tina Louise?
Yeah.
Whew.
Don